saw, like, literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's kind of a bummer because it's a threefer written, directed, and starring the same person. Hi! Cat slept through the whole movie, and she probably had a much better time than I did. It's on Netflix. It's called Muffin, A Love Story, and it's written, directed, and starring Cathryn Michon. And it's about a woman who is a women's studies professor, but I don't buy her as a women's studies professor at all, at the fictional Malibu Beach University. And it's essentially, the original high concept is that she is trying to get pregnant because she's 40, and so she's doing injections and whatever, and then it turns out, because it's always in these sort of stories, that her husband is cheating on her with a younger woman, and so then she gets divorced and she has to start dating again, but she's gained all this weight from these injections. And there's layers of truth sort of screaming to come out in this movie. Like, there's little pockets of honesty about women and women's relations with their own body that are interesting and wonderful. It's just in a package that is so bad and so poorly made. So what? Like, it doesn't even matter that it's truthful. There's a trans woman in the film, not played by a trans woman, not played by a cis man, though, which is, I guess, nice. Played by a cis woman. But at one point, another character refers to her as a tranny. And then at another point, the trans woman herself says that she used to be a man, which is, like, not the case. That's like the whole point of why we need trans people telling their own stories, because so many people just miss the point that they are always a woman or they're always a man. That's the point. I just feel like everyone needs to read, like, Redefining Realness or something before they even try to do a trans story. Or, I don't know, talk to some trans people. That would be nice. It's just horrifying to find characters like this that are thrown in there to seem progressive, but they're so regressive because you haven't actually talked to anybody who is like that person. It's just terrible. Then there's this, like, teenager that keeps calling everything gay, meaning dumb, and then at one point she asks the guy's dad, like, if he's homophobic, and he's like, oh no, his best friend's gay. And it's like, I think it was supposed to be satire, maybe, but it was so lazy and badly done that it just made you hate everybody. And there's not enough, like, Hollywood satire in it to really make it a Hollywood satire. You know, this is like a very rich milieu. Like, at one point when she gets divorced, she ends up living with her agent or sister or something. I can't tell if it's her sister or her agent who's her sister or something. In this ginormous house in the maid's room, naturally. So, you know, she has no struggle whatsoever. Yet she's, like, her entire, like, framing of her life is based on the oppression of lipstick feminists. And it's just like, no one's oppressing lipstick feminists in 2015. Like, if the two biggest feminist icons right now essentially are Beyonce and Taylor Swift, I think lipstick feminism is fucking fine. You know, what hasn't really been addressed and what is not addressed in this movie is ideas of intersectional feminism, wherein the biggest worries are not if you're a feminist if you have liposuction, because that's not a big issue. Like, that's a rich issue. That's like, nobody cares if you have fucking liposuction in 2015. Nobody cares if you have lip injections or Botox. Like, that doesn't make you not a feminist. And I think the film was trying to say that, agree with that, and saying that feminism is about having the choice, but it's like, the feminism in this film is the feminism of rich white women. And no one gives a shit about that anymore. Like, there should be such a broader scope that needs to be addressed, and people whose stories don't get told, and then you get this fucking movie that is like, oh look, this is what a feminist looks like, and it's just like a bunch of fucking old white women with bottles of wine, and it made me really angry. And on top of all of that, then it was just really poorly made in terms of filmmaking technique. And so you've just got, like, layers of just bad piled on top of it. heart's in the right place. That's the problem. It's like when someone who only knows one layer of something is like, I'm now going to make a movie without actually investigating all of the layers of something. And so you get this surface level bullshit, and it's terrible. And I've hated this movie, and it was a real chore to watch it. And sometimes I wish I actually turned movies off, because I could have had a much better afternoon reading a book or something than watching this movie. So I'm going to save you some time. Don't watch it. It's on Netflix, but you shouldn't watch it. It's bad. You won't enjoy it. Don't watch it. Watch anything else. There's a lot of good movies on Netflix. Watch the new Madame Bovary. It's on Netflix. It's got Mia Wasikowska in it. It's good. It's directed by a woman. That's a better option for you on Netflix. I swear. Don't watch this movie. Just don't do it.